Hey everyone, my name's Andy Dowling from the band Lord and host of the Andy Social and Self-Starter podcasts. I'm here to talk about the basics when it comes to podcasting. You don't technically need a website to get up and running with a podcast. However, it's a really good idea to consider one. To have a centralized place, a portal where you have all your social media handles, your episode list, your bio, contact information. It's just a really great way to bring people together in a really easy way. It also legitimizes what you do as well. Websites are easier than ever to get up and running and develop. Even for dummies like me, there are web builders out there such as Squarespace and WordPress that can just give you templates and themes that you can work along. You don't need to be fancy to get up and running. Just a simple landing page is all you need to get started. Hosting, on the other hand, is a completely different story, especially when it comes to podcasts. You don't want to host the audio on your website. You need to use a podcast host, and there are heaps of different podcast hosts out there, both free and paid services with lots of different features to compare and choose from. The great thing about podcast hosts is that they help you sync your podcast to all of the podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, etc. There are so many different places where the podcast host will actually do the hard work for you. For me, I use an Australian company called Whooshkaa, who I must say are not a sponsor, and provide a free service which is really, really easy to use, especially for a dummy like me. I previously was using a company called Blubbery, who were a paid service and were actually quite good. However, I found that for myself and what I needed, Whooshkaa ticked all the boxes. My piece of advice is don't overthink it. Find something that's easy and can just get the basics done for you. Over time, you can adjust and even move to a different host if you wish. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it's not impossible.